Hey up peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Gate Tries. Hey, we're back with Final Fantasy XIV, part 187, I think. Pretty sure it is. Yes, apologies about the other day. If you don't watch me Horizon, I did explain it yesterday. Big problem with Steam the other day. And after the last match, I went on Steam and all my games had disappeared in my library. So wasn't a happy chappy. So I googled it to find out what and how, and tried all the different ways they were suggesting, and none of it worked. And the final suggestion said, you know, you're going to have to delete it all and reinstall it. So I did, and then of course when it reinstalled, it had deleted Final Fantasy and Horizon. So 3 hours plus to download Horizon Zero Dawn, and then over 7 hours to download this one. Anyway, we're back now. So what's this guy? Surubani. What's she want? Hajime of Shirigani. No, I don't want it. I want the main ones, don't I? So, speak with Hancock. Where is he? Can't remember how to get to him now. Over the bridge. Ah, looks like it. Wandering Minstrel. What's he want? Blah de blah de blah de blah de blah. I'm not interested. Come on, just get round to your mission. Oh, bugger that. Kaiten. Dramatis Personae. Oh, maybe later. Okay. Is there an upstairs? Here we go. Speak with him. Oh, yeah, I want to get in. Is Tattoo still here? No, just Hancock. Albert, to what do I owe the pleasure? Or are you here on business? Sultana sent me. Beg your pardon, Her Grace. The Sultana would have my opinion. My dear Albert, I have to think on this. I'm flattered that you came to me, but why settle for a lowly apprentice when you could have the master? Upon matters of profit, there is no living soul better qualified to advise Her Grace than Chairman Lolorito, a man whose morning exertions are said to fill his garderobe with gold. I should be happy to arrange a meeting, say at the Scion's former headquarters. The Walking Sands would seem a suitably neutral venue. Fare you well, Albert, and may your dealings prove fruitful. Oh, bloody hell. Speak with Nanamo in Uldar. Bloody hell. Still can't remember where Biggs and Wedge were. Or how you start the next one, is it? Shadowbringers the next one? I've done Stormblood, that's the one, is it Stormblood? I can't remember. We've done one of them, haven't we? I mean, need to start the next one. Shit, that's cocked up, isn't it? Where is it? There we go. Hey. Welcome back, Albert. Did your merchant friend have any useful advice to share? With Lolorito, and you agreed to this? I'm well aware of his standing, but I'd hope to keep the monetarist at arm's length, and him in particular. I cannot live in fear of the man. I must learn how to treat with him if I am to rule Uldar effectively. Very well, I'll meet with him. Let us go ahead to the Waking Sands. That's where I'm off again now, is it? So this is where the Scions first congregated. I've heard the tales to work, then the hour of the meeting draws near. I hope it's not going to be another hour of faffing around.
A personal summons from the Scions. This must be important business indeed. Though, if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help. You have made your point. 'Tis indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask. There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira?
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I'm glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say, I am most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo. The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together with the fortune seized from the late Teleji Adeleji's estate.
Sorry, just checking levels.
But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
Ah, 'twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more. To summarize, In return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar.
Yeah, sorry about that little glitch there. I was trying to get rid of the thing in the bottom right hand corner.
Ha! I am impressed, Your Grace. 'Tis an elegant solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
How swiftly you identified the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would. Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Gir Abania, and you know the land far better than I. Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees? Which has the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
Ooh. Alagiri. Yeah.
Yes, if a stable trade route can be established between Uldar and Alamigo, then Alagiri would once more become an important waypoint. But while such growth would greatly benefit its current residents, I'm afraid it could sustain little beyond that.
The Saltery then, wouldn't it? I should have gone for the Saltery.
Ah, yes, that desolate little village on the shore of Loch Sel.
Maybe not.
I know the Saltery and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included. Salt has ever been a transformative ingredient, and in this instance, I dare say, it could transform a modicum of effort into a mountain of gill.
The local citizens will need to be consulted, of course, but I trust the East Aldenar Trading Company can be relied upon to provide its assistance in negotiating a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Naturally, Your Grace. I shall dispatch representatives well versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ounce of profit from its production. The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing the burden on the bull's aching shoulders, just as Your Grace desired.
A deal is struck then.
Right, speak with Nanu. I fear it will be many years before I feel comfortable taking part in such negotiations, but I shall not complain. We have piqued Lolorito's interest and secured his invaluable expertise. Thank you, Albert. I could not have done it without you. What do we have? That is critical hit. Critical hit, direct hit, or money. I'll go for money. Securing the Saltery. Of course, it's decided I shall return to the palace. Begin working on implementing the particulars. If I could prevail upon you one more time, I would ask you to convey the details of negotiations to Commander on your return to Alamigo. Excuse me, COVID. My thanks again. Blah de blah de blah. Speak with Lise in the Alamigan quarter. Where are we going now then? Well, that's 2,000 gil I've paid already in travel. I'm a miserly bastard, aren't I? Oh dear. Hey, there they are. Alfie as well. Albert, you're back. What did Nanu say? Oh, sorry, are you allowed to talk? So, Ribena says he's going to return to Uldar, but she isn't sure he wants to. Tell us something we don't know. I'm pleased to hear she's committed to the refugees. His plan to revitalise the Sultry does make a lot of sense. Blah de blah, waffle. Ala Mhigo must be permitted to cover a portion of the investment. We have a fortune at our disposal. Honestly, Alfie, it's like Kagani never happened. What exactly does a ruthless profiteer have to do to earn your trust? But yes, you do make a good point. First things first though, we need to discuss this proposal with the Sultry's residents. Whisker, how do you fancy explaining the Sultana's plan to your grandfather? I'd like to hear what thinks of the idea before agreeing to anything. Right away, Commander. Would you mind coming along, Albert? And I shall come as well. Okay. Oh, it looks like we're bloody travelling round again. But it's the main quest, so main scenario quest. Speak with what? Got any purple ones round here? No wigs and wedge. Wigs and wedge. Wigs. Bigs and wedge. No, where the hell did I leave them? Because they had blue ones, didn't they? And I don't know where they've gone. Okie doke. Let's go to speak with what? Porta Pretoria. If anybody knows which quest I'm supposed to do to start doing it all again, drop me a comment. Let me know. What manner of mischief brings you young'uns to me? They want to rebuild the Sultry, Grandad. Tell him about the deal, Albert. Well, bugger me, we've never had the coin or the hands to put the place back to how it was, but it sounds like that's to change. One small wrinkle, it doesn't account for all the nasties queuing up to eat anyone. The kings used to send soldiers, but the Imperials weren't about to help us. Don't worry, Grandad, we'll take care of that. I'd appreciate that, my lad. So does this mean you've gotten better with that blade? Yes. Come on. Let's not waste time then. We'll see you by the lock. Whilst you're busy attending to the local fauna, I shall have Master White explain to me exactly what needs doing. Speak with this guy and use the telescope to observe a yabby. Where are we going? Up here? Maybe not. Ah. I'll have to fly down. Right, okay. Right then, Albert, got my spyglass here. Let's take a closer look. Search your surroundings for yabbies. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a yabby and inspect it with right trigger stroke A. Okay. Discover the Yabby's weak point. That was a bit of faffing about. The Yabby's entire body is protected by a carapace, but the underside of its head looks soft and vulnerable. Looks like you found a Yabby. They say hitting their shells like smacking a rock. Aim for the soft underside of the head. Just hit it as hard as you can. Oh, it always works. Right, wish me luck. Oh, well done, Whisker. Thanks, Albert. Let's find something else. Where are we going now? Over there somewhere. There we are. Same messing about again. Should try something different. What else is there for a faux bad? Okay. What the hell is a faux bat? Large and powerful, but destroying its crystallized core should render the... Oh, it's a salt golem. Right, okay. How do I defeat one of those? Just hit it really, really hard. Destroy the core within its brow. Oh, you're funny, Albert, you're funny. Inside it said, is it? Right, I'll try it. Well done, Whisker. It's not easy fighting, but I got the job done. Thanks for the advice. Anyway, we should head back to the Saltery before Grandad starts to worry. Report back to Wyatt. You returned, dealt with those beasties then. Fought them off myself after a bit of instruction. Good lad, fine young man you've become, Whisker. Fine young man. Too often too late. Drunk on victory, hungry for revenge. We need to set our sights to the future. Waff, waff, waffle, blah de blah de blah de blah. Complete. Accept. Seems Whisker has the Saltery security well in hand. I have discussed the next steps with Master Wyatt and completed my inspection. Little work the villains here could make into presentable dwellings. Message from General Holding. Apologies for the interruption. The General will speak to you all at the earliest convenience. Do not feel obliged to wait around. I'll remain here to hammer it out. Wait for him by the main gate to Alamegan. We'll see what he wants. How long have we been doing it? Half an hour. Still haven't got me. Went for a mid timer, but they've only got just timers. I need one with like not only a countdown timer, but a count up timer as well. Don't I? Where is it then? This way. He's looking at the stars. Bless him. Hey, pipe in.
Apologies for the wait. People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far. But it is no concern of yours. We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
By their uniforms, the captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after further investigation, their true identities came to light. I dare say you remember Yuyuhasi and Laurentius, the fugitives who conspired with Captain Ilberd in the Crystal Brave's betrayal. Aye, well, It would seem they followed him all the way to the wall. It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Were it in your hands, how would you punish these men?
No, execution is not the answer.
You would spare these animals? Yours is a more merciful brand of justice than mine. In any event, I thank you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment, I'll see that your opinion is heard. Well, that concludes our business here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me. I bear a share of the blame for Ilbert's atrocities. Had I openly supported the cause of Ala Mhigan liberation, he might not have felt driven to do what he did. Things could have been different, and I'm sorry they aren't.
You chopped your arm off.
But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have reclaimed what many thought lost forever. Under her new leadership, I have every confidence that Ala Mhigo will emerge from the shadow of the Empire and rise once more to greatness. Which means my work here is done. Soon I will return to Ul'dah and take my place at the Sultana's side.
Father...
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword. But I pledged my blade to Nanamo, and I will not betray that oath.
Is this truly what you want, Father?
It is. Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain. Thank you for lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay, I trust you'll send me on my way.
Speak with Raobarn again. Took longer than I intended, at least I know where I stand. Now that's settled, Arenveld, what's news? We may have a problem. A group of Ananta have arrived at the main gates, and I don't mean the Vera. These are Kalyana, the ones that summon the Primal. They're insisting they be allowed to attend the council. Lise is trying to reason with them, but she may need help. An invitation was extended to all of the native tribes, but we assumed the Kalyana would refuse. We'd best go and see for ourselves. Piping take command, be ready for battle. You've dealt with these before, I'd have you at my side. Where are we going now? Speak with Lise. Best get on the old dragon. Hot-footed. Ain't that way, is it? Come on, Albert. Ain't that way either. Where is she? Where are you? You're not there. Haha. Albert Ribena, good to see you. The Slayer has come. We have not forgotten how you sinned against the lady, but we did not come here to shed blood. We came to seek harmony with all who call Garabania home. This is what you truly wish. You will welcome us as envoys of the Ananta. It is our wish that you are welcome, but we cannot condone the summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I must ask that you first surrender any crystal jewellery. You have my word that it will be returned to you when the meeting is over. We will do as you ask, but you will not have our weapons. We are not so foolish as to place ourselves at your mercy. I reckon that's the closest we're going to get, and we will have people standing guard. Let them keep their swords. Then we have an agreement. Lead the way to your meeting chamber. God, this is going on, isn't it? Come on, let's get the next battle thing going. Why do I have the feeling we've welcomed a viper into our midst? What have we got here then? Got a coffer to check that out. Inventory. Right, armory chest. Oh wow! I'm going to have to go back to Ralgar's Reach, aren't I? Kajuku Kai. Equip. Nah. Nope. It just looks like it was the bow then. Just get my materia back to sell some of this stuff. Okay, so it's a new bow. Oh, there was a... Is that it? There we go. Right, speak with Ravan. Seems unconvinced. What's he giving away here? Dress up Raban. Kaliana's elders' intentions. The enthralled cannot be trusted. Mayhap even the enthralled can learn to compromise. Yeah. You believe an understanding can be reached. 'Tis not entirely unheard of, I suppose. Blah de blah, whatever. The truth. I deal with people who know a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on the scions? Yeah. I'll round up our comrades and send them to the Alamegan quarter. You can go on ahead if you like, Albert. My thanks. I'll see you in the palace. Cheers, Arenvald. Ta-ra, mate. I'm not spending more money. Where are they? Oh, here it is. Going to be another hour-long session where we haven't done bugger all. Well, we have done stuff, but you know what I mean. Albert, I brought reinforcements. Arenvald told me of the arrival of our guests. I agreed that it would be prudent to call upon Y'shtola and Thancred. One can never be too careful. I'm not familiar with the Kaliana tribe, but Alice's report suggested they shouldn't contact with other races. Indeed, I imagine Lisa was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements to accommodate them. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? If the meeting is to be held in the throne room, 'twould seem wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace. Y'shtola and I can stand guard without. That leaves the three of you to keep watch over proceedings in the throne room itself. Understood. We should join General Aldin inside then. Do you know the rear entrance to the palace? It's on the eastern end of the city. The guard should have been instructed to let us pass. No, we just can't all go together, can we? Go with the scions. Left ordered if you follow me. Yes. Oops.
Thank you all for coming. I am Lise Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys from the Ananta and the Kikern. You've come from every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Ala Mhigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in? For me, it was that empty throne. It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king. Would any of you like to take their place? Or should someone else sit there? Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
Expertly done. Lise has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game, and positioned them to consider a joint government. All things considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenfrid. Another vote in favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kaliana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
Here we go.
The Ananta wish only that those who dwell within Girabania devote themselves to our faith. You shall all worship Sri Lakshmi! Lady of Bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visor.
Oh, I hope. Oh, hello, pretty lady.
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
It's up to us.
Aye. Oh, Snake's dead. Albert, you're cool, man. You're cool, Albert. Oh. Oh, these are goodies.
Gods damn it! The guards were already turned! Fools!
Hey, Albert. Alfie, sorry.
No, you don't!
The Kaliana would see us all in through.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvald to shield us.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
All right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Whatever she's about, she'd best make it
Quick. Press the button too fast.
come then. Who will be next to die on my steel?
Well, I was saying we weren't doing enough fighting. Be careful what you wish for. Come on, load up. Arenvald. How do we fight her without leaving our allies? Well, we can't stay on the back foot forever. I think like that we've already lost. I have the Warrior of Light on my side. We can do this. Isn't that right, Albert? Dissipate the ether spheres Lakshmi releases during the battle. Be warned that allowing an ally to be enthralled by an ether sphere will result in failure. Proceed. Right, so I've got to get deflect. Doing? I don't know what I'm meant to be doing.
Why, I offer you peace and serenity.
Oh, I see. The thing. You lost me. No. I need to put it on a thing, don't I? That's what I need to do. Before I do it. No, wrong one, isn't it? Action and traits. No, it's not that, is it? It's how do I get them? Deflect. No, it's not that. What the hell is it then? Actions. Use the duty action. I'll make sure I've got the mouse button. Next ones. Lost my mouse button again.
Why, I offer you peace and serenity.
Oh, get out there. The mouse button's disappeared, so I can't use that thing. So how do I get that deflect to put it into me? Dubri. It's not in those, is it? No. Use the duty action, deflect to dissipate them.
Why, I offer you peace and serenity.
come on.
I shall free you from your hate.
Did we do it? Did we do it?
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
Defeat Lakshmi. Get out of there. Where is she? Where's she gone? I ain't choosing it. Don't know what I'm meant to be doing. Ouch. Oh, what? We'll hit her with everything we've got.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Bloody hell. Hardly bloody hurting her. Come on. It's going down slowly.
Here it comes!
Bloody hell. That was difficult. But hey, we got there. Nice one, Albert. What a waste.
We did it! We beat her!
Here we go again.
What is this? I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Ala Mhigo. Your choice.
Still don't trust her.
Seven hells. It's her, the Butcher.
done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you. For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Right, is that it? Right, speak release. Eric. We'll just check, see what she got to say first. Well, for Albert, I'm involved. That was a near thing. Our stand against the Kaliana would have been brief indeed had you not volunteered the guard. We'd be enthralled as surely as our sentries were. Security was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have. It's my fault, my stupid mistake. Nay, lass, we were all caught unawares. We'll take this as a lesson and watch our own more carefully in future. You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldier who first spoke up in favour of Kaliana keeping their weapons springs to mind. Primal servant is betrayed by his aura. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any others acting under her influence. Thanks, Ishtola. We'd appreciate the help. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Ford Corolla turned up. What was she even doing here? I asked her to come. That explains it then. It's sad, but Ragnfried was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done, but I don't think Ford Corolla picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She just wanted to fight for her country. If you say the world in which Fordola grew up is partly to blame for what she became, then as an Alamican I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening. Waffle, waffle, waffle. 'Tis a long and arduous path. Thank you, Alfie. I will see that you're not interrupted, Albert. You and the Scions are to stand down. Get some rest, you've earned it. Paddy! Come on, Albert, go and have a few jars. Have a brew. Mine's outside waiting.
A fine spot to contemplate the heavens. The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people. It is a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Girabania's stars one last time before I leave.
I hate to say this, but it's probably the same stars you'll see from somewhere else, mate. Gonna take her an hour to walk that far. Little steps she takes.
Forget something? Your Grace, there was no word.
Raubon Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
But, Your Grace...
Raubon, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Ala Mhigo.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Ul'dah? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
Nanamo.
Smile for me, Raubon. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Thank you, Your Grace. It has been an honor to serve you and Ul'dah.
Tomorrow you will serve Ala Mhigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh, come on, hurry up. Can knock it on the head for today and get it uploaded. Right, so we'll knock it on the head. Okay, yeah, we'll finish that for today. A bit longer than normal, but trying to make up for what you've missed. You know the routine by now. Thanks for all your views, much appreciated. Got an extra one on BitChute, another subscriber, 28. Soon be 30. Oh, big time. Anyway, folks, don't forget, if you have enjoyed it, like and subscribe. If you haven't, dislike it and let me know why. And if you know how we're meant to carry on, just leave me a comment telling me where I'm supposed to go next. Anyway, till next time, folks, I'll see you.